Head on mine, it keeps me heavy. I don't mind. I don't mind.
What is up, chat? Welcome everyone to the stream, Tuesday stream, where once again we're seeing significant volatility across the board, both BTC, altcoins, and majors. As I was saying yesterday, I'm streaming far away from home, so my internet connection is a little bit unreliable. As you can see, yesterday's stream was abruptly ended. I was rocked from my internet, so hopefully today that won't be the case, and we will be able to actually finish the stream and cover everything that I want to talk about, because there's definitely some stuff that I want to talk about, chat, today. So welcome everyone to stream. Just reminding you guys to please click on the like button, the bell, that sub if you have not already. We're gonna go live for about an hour. We're gonna talk markets, technical analysis, banter, and yeah, everything in between regarding the crypto markets and equity. So yeah, welcome everyone. Today has been a little bit of a roller coaster, because there was some kind of a speech or public announcement from the crypto czar, the dude that Trump appointed as to be the leader for the crypto industry in the States. So we saw definitely a lot of volatility going into that event and afterwards, after the event. And we're seeing BTC's down 3.5% today. I'm fighting to complete a bearish engulfing candle to yesterday's bullish engulfing candle. So potentially bamboozling or invalidating yesterday's bullish engulfing candle with the price action that we've been seeing on the past few minutes. Also, I told you guys one thing yesterday. I told you you're good above 100k and you're above below 100k, and I stand by that. I still believe that, at least on the daily time frame. If you want to get excited about the daily time frame and speculate for higher prices, then you definitely want to be above 100k. Otherwise, if you fall below 100k here, your next technical support is sitting at around 92 to 90k. And this level below here, this 90k level, has been tested quite some few times, Chad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tests to the downside. So it's definitely scary. When you have a support that's been tested so many times, then you start to see better odds for that support not holding its ground and actually getting a real breakdown into lower prices. We saw some comments in the chat yesterday talking about a potential, breakdown below 90k into lower prices, such as lower 80s or higher 70ks. Because truth be told, Chad, you could drop as low as I would say 74k, retest this former all-time high support, hold it, and then continue going, and on the higher time frames, then the bullish structure will still be valid. But that's definitely something that no one wants to hear. The price of altcoins in that regard would get destroyed, and it would imply that Q1 on 2025 was not bullish after all, because we would spend some time doing that. Like let's take a visual representation on how that might look if actually we're gonna come back down here, break down, retest the breakdown, then I don't know, get some shenanigans, because BTC loves to do some sorts of bull traps or bear traps, and then maybe start going higher once again. So we're talking about midsummer, right, to come back into these levels, because it's not like the times where BTC goes straight down on a straight line are over, in my opinion. If you're gonna go down, it's gonna be in this fashion, right? Just chopping, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. I don't think BTC it's on a current condition, market conditions, to pull a move like this, where you're gonna go extremely fast to the downside, because we're not reached, mania state first, right? We don't have any retail here yet, at least not the amount of retail that we've seen in the past. So if it's gonna take more time to actually go lower, I think it's gonna take maybe a few months, Chad. I don't think it's gonna be like quick rip off the band-aid and then continue and be recovery up only. I don't think that's gonna be a scenario. But just going here with the daily, you definitely don't want to see a bearish engulfing candle. You want to see BTC close above 97.661 in less than 41 minutes, Chad. So less than $200 is separating the current daily candle between doing a bearish engulfing or not. We have this bullish bat here completed yesterday, and the target for this harmonic would be the high of the harmonic. It will be 109.3k on BTC. So yeah, Chad, it's bad that you're below 100k. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, but it could be reclaimed soon. What you don't want to see tomorrow or the rest of this week basically, is to see a bearish retest to 91k, just basically regarded as resistance. That would be pretty bad, and implying that potentially you're gonna go into range close, which is 90k, 92 to 90k, and in that case, then we should pray that it holds. But the 3-day is closing tomorrow, and I do have some signal regarding the 3-day time frame, more particular in USD dominance. It's not on BTC, but let's also take a look at the 3-day and the 9-day, because we've been looking at those time frames for quite some time. Look at the 3-day here, this Darth Maul candle. It's closing in 25 hours, Chad, but for now it's looking like a massive indecision candle here. Huge wicks both to the upside and to the downside, and if this actually closes red, then it's sort of like a continuation candle, because you try to recover right from this bearish engulfing candle, and at the end it was just absorption, you know, sellers absorbing this demand up here above 200k, if that's going to be the case in 24 hours. Hold on one second, chat. All right. Let's see the oscillators. So yeah, you're printing strong negative momentum in the MACD histogram, RSI 52. All right. Had to turn off the AC for a minute. So as you can see here, negative momentum increasing on the MACD histogram on the 3-day. Let's see the 9-day. So I have to remind you guys, 9-day is being key. So 9-day is also closing tomorrow. That's interesting. Let's hope that we can get a close as closer to 101k, 102k on the 9-day tomorrow. You're losing that positive momentum in the MACD histogram. And let me remind you guys, look at what happened here. This is the 9-day time frame. We were looking at this time frame because you had this compression and volatility on the Bollinger Bands here, right? Volatility compressed throughout 7 months into this bottleneck here. This compression and volatility, BTC was wasn't having high time frame volatility. And then we had 2 failed breakdowns to the downside, and that's when basically volatility came into this maximum compression, which led into this expansion to the upside, and we had continuous 9-day closes outside of the Bollinger Bands. And I was saying, you guys, once we get a 9-day close back inside of the bands, it's probably going to be choppy waters for BTC. And that's exactly what's been going on. The real question is, Chad, are we here on the 9-day and we're expecting full-on 7 months of range, or are we somewhere around here where you just chop for a few candles and then you get another leg up? It's basically what I'm wondering, right? Because in here the same thing happened. You came back inside of the bands, and then you just had a nasty correction to the downside. here in BTC. There's been some other cases too. For example, this bear market rally in 2019, same thing happened. You had a 9-day squeeze on the Bollinger Bands, then you broke out, had the Bollinger Band expansion, and then as soon as you came back inside of the bands, then it was pretty much over. So without sugarcoating it, chat, you're looking at a potential it's over scenario on BTC here. No cap. And I'm gonna go, oh my god, look at the daily here. It's also a little bit compressed. Trying to get another Bollinger Band close outside of the bands. It's not really good. So without, you know, trying to be a perma bull here, here in the daily, you're printing strong negative momentum in the MACD. You're 44 in the RSI, so you're neutral still on the RSI and building strong negative momentum on the MACD. That's fine. But the thing that I'm gonna draw the line on, in my opinion, to make up my mind whether this is going to be bullish or not for Q1, will be on USD dominance. And you could be wondering, like, why I'm still bullish. And it's because of the 6-month time frame here. Like I'm gonna go to, for example, here on log mode. I've been talking about this for, it's been months now, for the setup on the 6-month on BTC log scale. So I think we're following the blueprint for 2015 through 2017, where you had a double bottom with a bullish engulfing candle into 3 white soldiers with this highest 6-month close in history. This was follow through candle number 1, follow through candle number 1, and follow through candle number 2 was the expansion candle actually. And we're 1 month in or deep into this follow through candle number 2, and you can see here you had a pullback here on this candle, right, which was quite significant. So let's actually go to July 2017 and see how deep the pullback was on BTC, because the expansion kept going afterwards. So this is the main reason why I'm actually trying to lean towards bullishness, although the daily time frame looks bad, although the 9-day time frame looks bad, the 3-day time frame also looks bad. But I'll be talking to you guys about the USD dominance setup on the 3-day time frame, which will be closing tomorrow, Chad, in 24 hours. I think it's where I'm gonna draw the line for what I think it will happen in the next few weeks and months. But first, let's go into the weekly time frame and go see July 2017, because I think on that pattern you're somewhere around there on that blueprint. So July 2017. So basically, when the 6-month candle opened, right, the last follow through candle opened, the 6-month expansion candle that we're hoping for, as soon as it opened, right, it opened on early July, it had a massive drop right here, which basically was like a 23% drop, which basically caused the wick on the 6-month, and from then it was up only, which led into that expansion on the 6-month. So this drop right here was basically this, chat. That drop right there was this wick right here. So this candle opened July 1st, and then you had this wick to the downside early July, and then it kept going up only. So now that we're 1 month deep into the 6-month candle, right, you have 4 months and 27 days left. I think if it's gonna play out, like this, right, if it's gonna be follow through candle number 2, because this is follow through candle number 1, we already got that. If this one's gonna be follow through candle number 2, just like this one on July through December 2017, then I think that BTC should hold 90K. It shouldn't break structure, and we shouldn't range for more than a couple weeks, right? Because otherwise you're not gonna get the performance that we could be expecting. Hold on 1 second, chat. All right. So that's the reason why basically I'm stubborn on the bullish scenario. But that stubbornness might come to an end soon, Chad. As soon as tomorrow, actually, and I'll be live streaming for it. If you've been keeping up with the streams, right? If you've been watching, you might be able to see me capitulate online, right, on my bullish thesis for the first half of 2025. Because I think if the following happens, then I think there's a bad path ahead for crypto. So without further ado, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. It's on USDT dominance. So USDT dominance today on the daily is up 5.1%, going for a bullish engulfing candle of yesterday's bearish hammer with a massive wick to the upside. It's been, catching follow through to the upside. It's not playing out to the downside, let me tell you that. And actually USDT down is going for the highest daily close, chat, since November 10 today. Printing strong positive momentum on the MACD histogram. 63 on the RSI, so it's on the bullish control zone. But the most concerning thing, which I'm going to talk about on USDT dominance, are two things. The first one is this 3.8% level, which has been quite strong and a hard zone to actually break down from. If you go back in history, you can see here how 3.8% has been regarded both as resistance and as support. And this time around, it was held on support on March 14, 2024. Also support on early December of 2024. And support in January 20, 2025. So if you invert this, for example, right, it does look like a double top. And I talked about this a couple streams ago, that it looks somewhat like this one, right? Look at that structure here. So you have the impulse into a zone, then you had a significant drawdown, right, into reaccumulation. Another attempt of actually breaking that level with a higher high, with a sweep of the highs here. You can see here how BTC swept the highs from April 2021. USDT dominance did the same. It swept 3.8% level, and then potentially, Chad, we could be somewhere around here, basically, for USDT dominance. So that's the first reason why I'm being extra cautious on USDT dominance here. And the second reason, which is gonna resolve tomorrow, in 24 hours, Chad, 24 hours and 28 minutes, we will know this. And it's on the 3-day time frame. And I don't usually go, so hard or so, I don't know, make or break on events like a 3-day close. But tomorrow, I think it's pretty significant. And why do I say that? Because of the Bollinger Bands. Look at the compression on the Bollinger Bands. This bottleneck has been going on USDT dominance since basically early this year. So for around a full month of compression and volatility, might get a breakout tomorrow. As of right now, is not being able to get that breakout. But if tomorrow, if we get a 3-day close outside of the bands, then it's a really bad, sign. What you definitely want to see here is basically a rejection from this 3-day close on the upper side of the bands. So let me show you here. If we go to Bollinger Band width, this is how compressed the Bollinger Bands are on the 3-day time frame. They're decently compressed, chat. Of course, they're not as compressed as 2023, but if you go see through history, you are in historic levels of inflection, where usually USDT dominance actually gets a resolution to to either one side or the other. I mean, usually you're at a zone on the 3-day time frame where volatility usually starts increasing, and I don't want to see volatility increase with a breakout to the upside, basically, you know, with a double bottom here with 3.8% level just being held as support. So if actually tomorrow we get a strong close outside of the bands, then I might start to the risk. If we don't, if we get a close like this, right, if we get a close within inside of the bands, then I might continue to be stubbornly bullish. Of course, something like this could happen, right? When you get the 3-day, you get barely a breakout here, but this didn't account for a true breakout, right? I'm talking about, you know, like a true breakout. I'm talking about like a close like this one or this one, where you potentially gonna see multiple 3-day closes outside of the bands. What's up, BB Bahrain Viewpoint? Good morning to you too. Welcome back to the stream. I don't know if you watched yesterday, but I was rocked from my internet. I'm far away from home. Yeah, and I didn't stream for like 10 days straight because I was studying for that financial advisory accreditation exam, right? And officially passed the exam. So I'm back in full effect for streaming, and in good timing, because I think this week will be pretty telling for what the crypto markets could be telling us, right? So what you definitely want to see is that 3-day close tomorrow not be a breakout candle on this 3-day time frame. You do want to see the Bollinger Bands, the upper band here, act as resistance and potentially give us, right, a fake out before the true breakout and volatility being to the downside. That's what we need, Chad. If bulls are gonna step up, they need to do it now. There isn't much time left, to be honest. Otherwise, this is gonna turn out to be just a huge range, right? And that's not gonna be good for altcoins. Since we're talking about altcoins, Chad, I want to show you guys something that I found out about ETH BTC yesterday. I actually tweeted about it today. If you have me on Twitter, you maybe saw it. If you did not, ETH BTC is actually down 2.1% today. That's fine. I'm gonna go to the weekly time frame here. I got rid of every drawing or line that I had here, so I can show you guys what I mean here by this structure. So, oh, thanks, Brian Viewpoint, for congratulations, man. I appreciate it. Don't worry, I'll keep streaming. So, okay, so we have the weekly up here, ETH BTC, and we have the weekly on BTC down here. So I was talking with a homie around a year ago, and I think we were like somewhere, I don't know, could have been like somewhere around, what was it, like somewhere around here probably on ETH BTC. So none of this had happened yet. And I was looking at, you know, this blow off top here on ETH BTC, then this bear market, then this rally into a lower high, right? This is a lower high regarding this macro high here. And I was saying, like, man, this looks pretty similar to what BTC did on 2018 through 2020, right? So I told him, like, this looks like a bear market rally, man. And usually when you get a bear market rally after a blow off top, you usually come back for the lows or close to the lows. So why am I saying that? Because if you go to BTC down here, I'm basically saying that ETH BTC could be somewhere around here, Chad. Look at how similar they look, right? Blow off top into massive bear market with a breakdown, right? You have the breakdown here. It's pretty clear here. Yeah, you were holding this level of support. Then you had the breakdown. Then you had the reclaim into a bear market rally, right? 2021 was ultimately a bear market rally for ETH BTC, the same as 2019 for BTC. And since then, it's been nuking, right? It's been bleeding, going sideways. And let me show you what I just found out yesterday. So if we go on Fib, hold on. We go from a fib retracement tool from the bottom here on BTC 2018. You go to the top of the bear market rally. You can see how we tapped the 886, the 88% retracement. From lows to the top, you had an 88% retracement, and then that's when you reversed ultimately. Now look at ETH BTC here. We go from bottom to top. Yesterday, chat, you tapped the 86 retracement, and you can actually see here how the structure looks a little bit similar. It's not one-to-one, but this definitely looks similar to what happened here, right? Where you were trying to, bounce. You did lower highs. Of course, this was not as high as this one, but then the depth that came afterwards, it looks pretty similar to what BTC did in 2018. So if we actually hold it here, this is deep value territory for ETH BTC, and I know that the timeline's been, pretty bearish on Ethereum. Everyone's been giving up on Ethereum. Why not? It's not that I care too much about ETH. I don't hold too much ETH. I actually hold NFTs and whatnot. But I care about ETH because I think that ETH has been a representation of the broader altcoin market. Because if you pull up others against BTC, altcoins have been on a excruciating bear market against BTC for the past 3 years, chat. So maybe a reversal on ETH BTC coming into this deep value area territory and potentially holding it here. You can see here this this COVID fractal here had like somewhat of a double bottom down here, right? It was pretty scary. Tapped the 200, tapped the 886, held it as support, and then it was a big recovery. So potentially the same thing could happen. Because it's not, as I was just saying, it's not that I'm too excited about ETH. It's just that I'm excited about altcoins. And I think that if actually ETH gets a bid, I think that every altcoin under the sun is just basically going to get bidded, right? If actually Ethereum is actually able to get up from the mat, then I think that the broader altcoin sector will be benefited from it, right? So let's actually also touch upon others against BTC. It's down 2.6% today. So unfortunately, chat, this blueprint that we were looking at, this potential reversal argument that we had a great argument for reversal on others against BTC, did not come to fruition, and it actually got invalidated yesterday. You did create a lower low regarding this previous low, at least not with the daily close, but today you're actually doing it. You're going for a daily close, taking out the lows from November 2024. So there's this massive bullish bad harmonic with a type 2 return at a key inflection zone, sadly gave out. It didn't play out. That's just how technical analysis go, right? Sometimes TA doesn't get respected, and that's fine. I was positioned for it, right? I was expecting for this pattern to play out, but it did not. So going for a bearish engulfing candle and your lowest daily close in years, chat, and actually your lowest daily close since like January 2021, since like 4 years, chat. Since you have not seen a daily candle so low on others against BTC. So maybe, chat, ETH BTC could give us, the signal for a reversal. Maybe not. We'll see. RSI 28, so it's actually oversold. It's below 30. Deep on the bearish control zone, printing strong negative momentum on the MACD histogram. You've been printing negative momentum since January 8 on others against BTC. So for almost a month of negative momentum on others against BTC. And actually going back into ETH BTC, because I do want to touch upon the daily time frame there. You don't have any clue or sign for a reversal here on ETH BTC. It's just that you need that bullish structure that we've been saying or repeating about for the past years that you need a higher low, then a higher high, and all that you've been seeing here on ETH BTC has been just consistent lower lows and lower highs. Actually gonna pull up my drawings here, because we definitely want to see those levels, right, chat? So as I was just saying, since we had this bearish retest to 3,700 and 3,600, which was a key inflection zone from history, I told you guys there isn't much argument left to not go to 2,900, and then we just went to 2,900, did not hold that as support. You can see market participants knew they had two attempts on holding it as support, right? Market participants saw 29.93. They knew it was a key inflection zone from history that we've bounced and rejected for many times, and it's just if BTC was not strong enough to hold it, and then you immediately went into your next possible support, which is 26.97 or 26.36 here. So yeah, ETH BTC is somewhat at a make or break level in my opinion. Hopefully they hold it here. Oscillators deep on the bearish control zone, printing strong negative momentum on the MACD histogram. You have bearish confluence on the oscillators. You don't have any bear dips or hidden bearish divergences yet, but since what I was just showing you guys on the weekly time frame, it could be a sign of hopium. ETH BTC is on deep valley territory. It's on the 86 retracement from lows to highs from a multi-year trend. So we don't have any signal on the daily for it to be bullish, not at all. Matter of fact, you have the exact opposite. You just have bearish continuation into, you know, massive lower lows and whatnot. But maybe, just maybe, right, the signal will come from the weekly. And also the Federal Reserve, or the Central Bank of Canada, announced that they'll stop quantitative tightening. They'll stop QT. So that could give us a hint or possibly a clue that the Federal Reserve of the United States might also stop doing QT within this year, hopefully within the next few months, which I think it will give some relief into altcoins and potentially into ETH BTC as well. All right, chat. Let's go see Bitcoin dominance. So Bitcoin dominance is up 0.5%, going for the highest daily close since, let's see, chat. Wow, since March 21st, 2021. You're still below resistance. Actually, you sold off a little bit against resistance here, against 61.4%, 0.48% if you want to be more precise. So yeah, this is just the opposite of ETH BTC in my opinion. The RSI, it's overbought. It's at 71, printing strong positive momentum on the MACD histogram, and actually your highest momentum on the MACD histogram since December 23rd, since basically like Christmas last year. So yeah, I was as I was just saying, a few months, like in between 57 and 60%, I didn't have much signal, but above 60, it doesn't look too great, chat. It looks somewhat bullish once you're above 60, right? Look at the amount of times you held that level as resistance and sold off. But once you're above 60, you could be targeting higher prices. For example, this one 63.1%, I think it was tagged, and also 66%, which is your 786 retracement level from lows to highs. See the 618, 786, 236. Where's this 1618 here? Okay, it's fine. So this 786 at around 66% might be your next level if you're not able to actually reverse around these levels. But yeah, 4 consecutive green candles in a row on ETH BTC will be on Bitcoin dominance. My bad, chat. Will be confirmed in 11 minutes, chat. Damn. Wild price action. All right. Let's see BTC against the SPX. I'm curious. It's down 4.1% today, going for a bearish engulfing candle. Look at it. Like, you can see that the 90K level, it's been held as support a bunch of times. It's the same level as the former all-time high from March 2021. Chat. This level has been held as support for so many times on BTC SPX, which also is the same level as 90K. So you definitely want to see that level, be held as support. You don't want to see a breakdown below this former all-time high in BTC against the SPX. Otherwise, yeah, it will start to look bad, right? When you have a former all-time high break, and you didn't break for 4 years, give or take, and then you just sweep it and then come back down, then it might not be a great look. So BTC SPX going for a bearish engulfing candle. You're printing strong negative momentum on the MACD histogram, and the RSI looks neutral. Let's go see some altcoins now. Start with Ethereum, since we've been talking about ETH for so long. It's going for a bearish engulfing candle. It's down 5.2%. Actually, right now it's holding 2,729 bucks. Here it's being held as support. This level was manufactured the prior cycle. You can see here how we reversed from it, held at a support also, and actually last year too. You can see some price correlation to this level here too, right here. So interesting, man. Look at that liquidation to the downside. RSI sadly is in the bearish control zone. It's at 32, printing strong negative momentum in the MACD histogram. So it's basically we need to see strength on BTC SAP, chat. Otherwise, we could get a nasty close on USD dominance tomorrow on the 3-day time frame, and we will be here to talk about it, right? XRP, funnily enough, looks better than Ethereum's on the bearish engulfing candle, but it's not as down bad as ETH is. Truth be told, you're printing massive negative momentum. Actually, your highest negative momentum on XRP. Is it in history, chat? I might need to check out another chart. Not the market cap. How about? I need like the crypto. All right, let's see the market cap one. So you had bigger negative momentum on the sell-off on early 2018, but multi-cycle lows on the negative, highs on the negative momentum on XRP right here. And if it's able to actually hold it here, then it could turn into a sweet hidden bull dev. Only if they're able to hold it, chat. And RSI, it's entering the bearish control zone for the first time since November of last year, chat. Falling below 40, it's sitting at 39. But it's definitely has better structure than ETH. Solana's down 4.3%. It's not doing a bearish engulfing candle, so that's pretty rad. Right? It's not invalidating yesterday's bullish engulfing candle and actually holding 205 as support, but at the same time rejecting 215 as resistance. So pretty tight range here for Solana, printing strong negative momentum on the MACD histogram. The RSI is sitting at the 42 level, so it's just 3 points away from entering the bearish control zone. Yikes. But Sol is definitely showing relative strength to XRP and Ethereum today, it's for sure. Let's go see Sol BTC today. Bullish engulfing candle yesterday and nothing burger candle today, right? Nothing at all. Let's go see that potential wake up distribution schematic that we've been talking about. It was the Coinbase chart. Yeah. Man, will that to be another last point of supply? Put it there, right? Don't count the wick. Hopefully it won't. And I think basically, ultimately, this will rely on bull market being back or being over. Just I don't actually, like, giving it a good thought. I don't see Sol BTC doing a distribution if we're still on a bull market. I think if this goes to the green check mark, if we continue to be on a bull market and BTC rips face, and this actually confirms the distribution and goes into the red cross, if we actually enter into a bear market. So I think there's actually a lot of signal on this chart. But your last descending event was this bullish pin bar or bullish hammer yesterday with a bullish engulfing candle. You're losing the negative momentum on the MACD histogram, potentially creating a hidden bullish divergence on the MACD histogram. Bullish confluence on the RSI sitting at 43. Interesting. Sol BTC. Let's go see Sol ETH. Actually green. Going for the highest daily close since January 25th. It's up 0.7%. Losing that negative momentum on the MACD histogram. 61 on the RSI. It's in the bullish control zone. Look at that, Chad. This potentially could be a higher low regarding this previous low. All right, we saw BTC, BTC SPX, Bitcoin dominance, Solana, Sol, ETH, XRP, Sol BTC, Sol ETH, ETH BTC, USDT dominance. BB, let me know if you want me to look at anything. Let's go see some altcoins. I think one of the best looking altcoins has been Hyperliquid. Look at the Red Sea that we're looking at here on altcoins chat. Oh my god. See a chart that fresh lows, right? Took out the lows from the presidential rally. Man, and this is what we've been saying. Like, altcoins have been on a excruciating downtrend for the past 3 years, chat, at least almost 4 years. Man, it's hard to find good looking coins, to be honest. Let's see Sui. Oh my god, look at that bearish retest, man, on Sui here. Jesus Christ, chat. Let's see Pepe. Oh my god, did it complete the harmonic here? I think it did. Don't know where it went on the anchor here. I think we have an 886. We definitely do. You exceeded the 886. Let's see, maybe I went from here. Can't remember. But we definitely saw, it's a cipher also. See this cipher here. I'm gonna go with the August 5th capitulation lows. Yeah, you exceeded the 886. But you're starting to look at value areas on Pepe here. I definitely didn't think it was a value area up here when you lost the former all-time high. We said that live on stream. The fact that you lost this former all-time high here, you tried to hold it as support 3 times, chat, and then finally you had that breakdown. And also, this invalidation of this inverse head and shoulders for me was like, man, probably not a great look. Can get rid of those. So sometimes patterns fail, chat. That's why you have to risk manage. You have to manage your risk, because sometimes patterns don't play out and you can get caught in this, right? So you could have set your stop loss below here, and if it doesn't play out, you just cut your loss and you would have saved all of this drawdown on Pepe. RSI sitting at 31, deep on the bearish control zone, printing strong negative momentum on the MACD histogram, man. Jesus Christ, chat. Now back into this former range of 2024. What else? See how Doge has been doing? Bearish engulfing candle today is down 7.4%. Man, it retraced, or almost retraced the full Trump pump. And definitely doesn't look great. Looks somewhat of a bear market rally, somewhat like what it did here. Real question is, will we see months and months of chop and bleed before the next pump, or will we get a big recovery? And yeah, I think this week we'll get some sort of answer for it. APX AstroPPX is actually green. What? Had a bullish engulfing candle yesterday and going for a bullish pin bar today, holding this former range, this former all-time high level of support. Actually, this coin didn't take it as bad the past week, but it's been bleeding heavily for the past months. So can you look at track ordinals, please? Is asking Brian Viewpoint. Of course, man. I do think I have track somewhere. So let's go right out. Okay, I think this was the chart. I don't know why my track chart is Binance US. See another source. Maybe Coinbase. Why does it look like, I don't know, a little bit weird. Let's see if I get another one with more data. Oh, this one has enough data. All right, let's look at ordinals for. Is it Origin Trail? Is this the one? I don't think it is, right? Let me know, BB. Which one? Is it Trace token or is it Origin Trail? Because I don't think this was live on 2022, so I don't think this is the one. Maybe this one. That's the wrong track. Yeah, that's what I thought. Is it on ETH? Is it like an ERC20 or like is it on? Is this the one on Uniswap? No. Maybe it has to be a 2023 token. That's the thing. If it's an ordinal. Which one is it? Okay. Maybe this one on, like the one that I had on Binance US. Okay, let's track. Okay, I'm gonna copy what you said. Let's see if I found it this way. What? Oh man, I can't find it. I don't know why. It's just frustrating. Is it the Binance US one? No, I don't think it is this one, right? And I've been trying to find track for Tracer on Unisat and Bitmart. Okay, so let's see the source, Bitmart. Do we have Bitmart here? Okay, Bitmart. Or Origin Trail? Come on. What? Let's see the Unisat one. This is the one. So that's the logo. So the one against BTC was proper. I think this is the one, but it says Origin Trail, but it has like the same logo. What is this? I think this is the one. Bahrain Viewpoint. Let's see. So this was 2021. Huh. It's weird. All right. So, by the looks here of CoinGecko, but what does it show me like? I think this is the one. This is the one. Yeah, this is the one. Chat. Found it. I think this is the one too. BB. Okay. Let's roll. Let's roll. See what's going on here. See, let's look at some levels here. Could be decent for, you know, some inflection zones. It's TGE level, always interesting. Support's definitely real here. What else? That one right there is definitely a level 2. All right. Okay. So you're deep. Oh my God. Am I live still? Yeah, I think we are. Okay. I just got like a signal that it was ringing. So, Bahrain Viewpoint, you can see here that you retraced almost 100% of the pump on the ordinal season on late 2023, and you've been bleeding ever since. RSI, it's neutral, 46 actually, my bad, and you're losing the positive momentum in the MACD histogram. So, you have bearish confluence here on the MACD histogram on the daily, but you do have some sort of hidden bearish divergence here on this bump here, on this pump into this higher high on the MACD histogram. This could be a signal of continuation of the downtrend. But what I'm interested here, it's on Fib, of course. Okay, you want to go see how deep on the Fibonacci scale you are. No, don't want to cipher. Okay. Show me the money. So you're even below the 886, man. Oh my God. So you're almost at a full retrace, right? Almost back to where you started on the pump, right? So when that happens, what I usually want to see is some sort of reaccumulation structure. Sometimes this takes time, like when you have this structure like this one. I don't know if you're a back holder or you're just interested on the chart, but what I would like to see here is basically some sideways price action, right? Some argument that there might be some reaccumulation here, because it's pretty unusual for this to do this. It could happen, but 9 times out of 10, when you get this kind of bleeding and market participants leaving basically this asset, right? This asset class, this ticker, this bleeding represents, right? People leaving this ticker. What you usually want to see is new people come in with stronger hands, right, throughout time, which they become tested, and then you see buying pressure, and then when you zoom out, you see something like this, right? Some rectangle here of potential accumulation, and that's when it get interesting for a potential reversal, right? It will be pretty atypical for this to bottom like this, since you have a full retrace, not a full retrace, but almost a full retrace to where the pump started. People's definitely not interested in track as before, but that could change. That could change if actually what I was just telling you, happens. When you get that the structure there, and at some point it's just gonna potentially pump again. Maybe, and that's the hard part, maybe you get a bear market rally, and then I don't know, some other reaccumulation, and then years after you get all-time highs, right? But we'll see. We'll see, BB. Everything is possible in crypto. If we get an Ethereum all-time high push, then this could, I don't know, be dragged up either way. So yeah, I hope that that gave you some insights on how I think about stuff like that. Man, wormhole pushing into all-time lows. It's just Jupiter, right? Man, fully retracing the pump from the burn, right? Jupiter announcing that they bought Moonshot, I think, and that they will be buying their own tokens. Fully retraced. Look at that Head and Shoulders, right? Breakdown. We identified this one live on stream. We said it's probably not gonna break down on the first attempt. That usually doesn't happen on a bull market when you have such a clear signal. But then when we had that bounce into a lower high, that's what probably was the signal for basically leaving grass. I think Radium's been doing decently. Okay, so Radium's now forming a new range. This looks pretty similar to what Pep has been doing. Pep has been doing it for months. Radium is creating like a tighter range here, or a shorter range for it to do its thing. Man, I'm not even gonna pull up AI agents because they're so wrecked that I don't have any. Look at that, man. On Elisa, Filecoin's been holding better. Virtuals, man, it's been an awful bear market for AI agents, and you can see here this composite, right? So see some meme coins. Oh my god, man, look at that. You had a massive argument for Popcat, and yesterday it was trading in the teens, man, in the freaking teens. Lowest price action you saw yesterday on Popcat since April 2024, chat, retracing the entirety of 2024 price action in just a couple months, chat. Look at that WEF also going back sub $1 into 79 cents. Pengu also getting wrecked. Man, look at this meme coin composite index completely capitulating. Meme coins against utility also not being able to catch any bids. All this bullish divergences arguments we had did not play out. Also here, utility against meme coins mooning, chat, mooning. Look at that. It was actually a trend reversal when we flipped the green box and you had higher highs and higher lows. Man. Mumu also is probably wrecked. Yeah, lowest price action since April of last year. Oh my god, chat. All the stickers, I know that memes. Mudeng also died. Act 1 or Act, the AI, ticker that was launched on Binance, actually had quite a decent day yesterday. Pumped 30%. Today didn't pull back as hard, down 4%. Printing strong positive momentum and neutral on the RSI. Let's see Hyperliquid. Man, Hyperliquid. Indecision candle today. Oh my god, chat. Potential tweezer top on Hyperliquid. If it catches follow through tomorrow. If tomorrow we close red on Hyperliquid, then it's not a great look. Look at that tweezer top here. It's not exactly, the same wick, but almost a tweezer top with a red candle. And we'll see tomorrow if it actually catches follow through, then it's a bad sign for Hyperliquid, and actually a bad sign for the broader crypto sector market, because I don't think that if Hyperliquid looks weak, I don't think that there will be other stuff pumping. You're welcome, BB. Man, Magic Eden, look at this launch. How can you, man? Fresh all-time lows for Dimension. Fresh all-time lows. I mean, not all-time lows, but fresh lows for Tia, Manta, Renzo. Say, man, you took out the lows from 2024. ENA's been holding better than a lot of our tickers. Ondo, actually holding better than ENA. Caspa, man. Mockcoin also had that argument. Look at this. Well, it didn't actually confirm the burst and shoulders. Pepe actually confirmed it. And now actually you still have the argument here. Truth be told. On the MACD histogram, you're looking at a potential reversal structure on the MACD histogram. Left shoulder to head and right shoulder. So maybe, Chad, we're getting some signal about potentially meme coins reversing. SPX 6900, man, this thing is so strong. Same level as the range that's been trading on since October of last year. Yeah. So I've been going on for about an hour, Chad. I'll be going live tomorrow, definitely. I'll be checking out, that 3-day close on USD dominance. We'll be checking out also, obviously, the daily close. And I appreciate you guys staying with me today. I'm going to keep rolling the streams per usual. I've been far away from home. I might be away, but I'm just going to continue streaming. So appreciate if you guys like the stream on the way out. Click on the sub button if you have not already, and that bell button so you know where I'm going live. So thanks, everyone. Thanks, BB, for your loyalty and being on the chat. Appreciate it. So see you guys tomorrow. Peace.